episode 1 of Cat Plays PS3. Due to Cat losing her voice fighting the Spanish, she can't do the voiceover. Cat plays the games, and we, the community, voice them. I'm DoctorBepperis, and this is Cat's Physical PS3 Challenge, where she tries to beat every single PS3 game ever released on disc. Game 1 is Uncharted Drake's Fortune, released in 2007 and developed by Naughty Dog. Uncharted was and is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I started out with Uncharted 2 as my introduction to the series when my family got our PS3. Its unique gameplay and movement systems have stuck with me to this day, and I regard it quite highly. I'm really excited to see how Cat experiences this. If you want to see the raw VODs, follow the link in the description below or go to twitch.tv/CatPlaysPS3. But for now, here's a message from our friend TTS Macho.
Dr. Bepperis asked me, will Gato find the MacGuffin and win the day, or will they perish at the hands of traps? Oh, yeah, brother. The tension is palpable. The stakes are high. Gato's got the heart of a champion, the will to survive, and the fire to conquer those traps. But the journey ain't easy, no, sir. They might face a world of chaos, but the cream always rises to the top. Will Gato seize the MacGuffin and bask in glory, or will the traps claim victory? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, it's gonna be a wild ride. Dig it.
That was the worst Macho Man voice I've ever heard. LMAO.
There must be a beginning of any great matter, but the continuing unto the end until it be thoroughly finished yields the true glory. Sir Francis Drake, 1587. Here we have Nathan Drake, alleged heir of Sir Francis Drake, and Elena Fisher, Nate's unwitting companion. The coffin dredged from the bottom of the sea holds the key to Nate's first on-screen adventure, the notebook of one Sir Francis Drake with instructions on how to find El Dorado, the City of Gold. And here we have Kat needing her subtitles, for she is deaf.
How the hell they find us out here?
Here the game begins for real. We learn how to shoot and how to bait a man for his ammo, and most importantly, that the red barrels go boom, as they always do. It is here where I must point out that right out the gate, the weapons feel appropriately punchy, with excellent sound design and visible stopping power. They really help you embrace the power fantasy of being a treasure hunting, thrill seeking, lucky bastard. Throughout the game, we'll see 5 weapon types: pistols, rifles, SMGs, snipers, and shotguns. Appropriately, all of the weapons have their pros and cons. Pistols are good all-around weapons with high ammo capacity but low shot speed and short range. Not a lot of power, with one exception. Rifles have high velocity, medium range, and a large ammo capacity, but are lacking in stopping power and reload speed. SMGs are good spray and pray weapons with higher mag capacity but low range. Shotguns have low range and low ammo capacity, but they turn most enemies into meat mist in a single shot. And finally, snipers have excellent range and stopping power, but a low fire rate and mag capacity to keep the balance. And now the ship explodes. Why? Well, because it is a ship in action.
Damn it! Whole ship's gonna blow! We gotta jump!
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on! Go!
All right.
LMAO. Good job, Quigo.
Here we meet my favorite character of the series, Victor Sullivan, bad influence, mentor, and pilot for Nate. Sully brings a dry wit to the story that balances out Nate's sarcasm, a good matchup of a man who has been doing this for ages and a man who has been doing this for some time but still has much more to learn. The notebook in hand and a plane capable of flying, the gang is off to regroup. Nate and Sully discuss what they found, lying about how Queen Elizabeth confiscated the diary while Elena was on the outside talking to her producer.
to silence.
Yeah, so
You
this...
see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. You must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El
Good one, Sully.
Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only... we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I said. It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera, no. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her, we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air tonight.
Oh, come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Good. Because we're gonna have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year? Hi. No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch.
Then they ditch her.
Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
Well, that was expected.
This brings us to Chapter 2 of the game, The Road to El Dorado. Here we see Kat standing still while she talks to Chat. During Kat's talking, Nate and Sully are giving exposition. The exposition is something Kat will not be hearing, for she is deaf, blind, and barely alive. After a bit of walking, which we skip with the magic of Gato editing, we reach another cutscene. In this, Nathan says they are right on top of the mark, and Sully shows signs of frustration due to nothing being there.
Well?
I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
Maybe you're not
Machine
reading that
got
thing
bad
right.
luck.
Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
More walking, and we are now in the platforming tutorial. Kat learns how to jump. Hooray for her. After some platforming, we find out that the ground is a hollow from bleach, and we need to kill it with our Zanpakuto, or this big-ass rock I found. Once again, all problems are solved with a multitude of force. After that, Kat has to fight with Sully to get through a door. Then we continue the story.
I think we're gonna need the flashlight.
We reach the treasure room, and it's revealed that we are too late by a few hundred years. This is a trend of every Uncharted game. As the Spanish have already picked the room clean of any and all gold we could have found. Sully is fairly upset and blows up on Nate. He reveals his debt, and luckily Nate and Sully talk it out. They are still all cool. Nate and Sully chat for a bit, and Sully shares his wisdom as usual.
What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
Usual. After a few more puzzles and platforming that we'll be skipping over, we reach another cutscene where Nate and Sully find that the temple was built around what we can only assume is a golden statue that had to be like 10 to 12 feet tall. It's a big boy, like huge, tall as a shed. I think the Spaniards already took it, or our money problems would be solved already, and the game would be over when it's only barely begun. Sully is mad they missed out on the statue, but Nate has an idea. Let's follow the trail the Spaniards took to leave the temple, and thus the true adventure begins.
Man, can you imagine what that thing would be worth now?
Look over here. Tracks. I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Unless
Unless what?
we follow the tracks.
Following the route dead Spaniards took like 500 years ago to find where this golden statue might be at nowadays. After some more platforming, we find a World War II era German U-boat. It's quite an interesting discovery, I will admit, and it only adds more to the mystery of this game that really grips you by the teeth and never lets you go. Of course, now we go inside the U-boat. Before this, we give Sully the notebook we got from the coffin. This is a mystery mask tool that'll help us later, leading us into Chapter 3, a surprising find. After a lot of platforming that Cat skipped over, we are now in the U-boat, and since Cat keeps skipping stuff, here's like the 2 minutes of Cat struggling to find the way inside the U-boat, but sped up so you don't have to suffer like she did. After that, we explore the boat that Cat cannot see in. Get it? Anyway, she somehow arms a bomb and has to escape. After escaping, we meet our bad guy, Old Guy McFuckface, and he is who Sully owes Mondo debt to. Now he wants his gold, or else people will get hurt.
I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young man. This is just business.
Get over there.
Easy.
Put your hands up.
Hi, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something big, the find of a lifetime, he said, well, I was intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid the time is up. Unless, of course, you found something in there, Mr. Drake, that might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
He's screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give him the map.
Slowly. What does a Kriegsmarine map have to do with El Dorado?
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder...
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
Like Sully, because he shoots Sully dead right there and there. Ignore the fact that he's in the other 3 games. Sully is now dead, and we are very sad about it. Right, that's enough grieving time. We run away and meet up with Elena again. She somehow got here, don't question it. She's here now, and we are friends again, so we don't get killed by the pirates.
The dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way.
Machine, you sure love gambling, LMAO.
Well, you're down to 1 tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. All right, come on.
Back to running, we kill some folks, jump over some stuff, you know, the usual for a game like this. Run through the entirety of Chapter 2, but backward, and while fighting baddies. Again, a minor gripe, but be prepared to do this at least once in every game. After this, we find our rusty-ass Jeep.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract
Oh shit,
discover
free
the Earth.
Jeep.
Yeah, no offense.
None taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Kriegsmarine coordinates. I think I know where the Spanish took El Dorado.
El Dorado?
The problem is, so that the bastards killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there, to that island. And Drake followed him.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll get the story, and you get whatever it is you're after. Come on.
Hey, this isn't gonna be a vacation, you know.
I can take care of myself. Besides, you owe me one.
I suppose I do.
But now we fly. We find our old plane and fly away to another island in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. The plane gets shot down by AA guns because pirates just have those apparently.
Oh crap! We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera! We gotta bail out!
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look.
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever done this before?
Of course! You just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. Now go!
Are you coming?
Kinda busy right now. Get going!
See you on the ground?
Right behind you!
Yeah. Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, you just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. How hard could that be? Oh, crap!
Howdy Todd.
Shit. Whew.
Yes, so are a lot of video game characters.
And with a crash landing in our parachute, we reach Chapter 4, Plane Wrecked, and the end of Stream 1.